It is a remarkable thing to consider how the world has been reshaped, in what amounts to the blink of an eye, historically speaking. The device in your hand, the screen you are likely reading this on, is the culmination of a journey that began not so long ago with a simple, almost accidental discovery. Our story starts in the year 1800 with an Italian physicist named Alessandro Volta. He was not trying to invent a power source for a future world of gadgets. Instead, his work was born from a scientific disagreement with a contemporary, Luigi Galvani, who believed that animals produce their own animal electricity. Volta set out to prove that the electricity came not from the animal, but from the contact between two different metals. To demonstrate his theory, Volta created what he called a voltaic pile. It was an elegant, almost humble construction. He stacked pairs of copper discs, zinc discs, one on top of the other, separating each pair with a piece of cardboard, cloth that had been soaked in brine, salt water. When he connected a wire to the top and bottom of this stack, a steady, continuous electric current began to flow. This was unlike the fleeting, unpredictable sparks of static electricity that were known at the time. For the very first time in human history, we had a reliable, man-made source of electrical energy. This simple pile of metal and salt water was the world's first true battery. The invention of the voltaic pile was not merely a scientific curiosity. It was a fundamental breakthrough that unlocked the door to a new age of experimentation. Before Volta, scientists could only study the brief, chaotic bursts of static electricity generated by friction. Now, they had a tool that could provide a consistent and controllable flow of electrical charge. This steady current allowed researchers across Europe to begin probing the very nature of electricity itself. It enabled them to conduct experiments with a level of precision and duration that was previously unimaginable, laying the essential groundwork for every single electrical discovery that would follow in the decades and centuries to come. Without this foundational step, the entire field of electronics would simply not exist as we know it. The battery provided the means to power the experiments that would uncover the deep and mysterious relationship between electricity and magnetism. For 2 decades after Volta's invention, electricity remained a fascinating, but somewhat isolated phenomenon. It could create chemical reactions and produce a steady current, but its full potential remained hidden. That all changed in 1820. Thanks to the observant eye of a Danish professor named Hans Christian Ørsted. He was in the